Hey, how y'all doing today? Man, I was thinking about last night, and I was thinking about the guests I had. I love Vanessa as a guest. I appreciate all my guests. And, I take everybody's thought patterns in consideration. But it seemed like the other guests I had, he was more leaning on not believing in a God. And my channel is not about not believing in a God, or not believing in an entity. So I like to make things straight and clear that I believe in Jesus and He died for my sins. No disrespect to the guest that I had last night. He had some great insights, but when it comes to religion or my belief, I'm firm on that. And so that's what I wanted to clear up today. And just to see how everybody doing this afternoon. I'm chilling outside. My wife doing volunteer. She at the senior citizen building doing volunteer. A lot of people don't understand. When you're a Christian, you have to be a Christian without your pastor or your leaders telling you to do something. She went above and beyond. She done went and did a drug test and background check to volunteer on her own. Mind you, don't get paid, but just go and sit with the elderly. And I never understood why people that's got parents sit their parents in nursing homes or assisted living and don't come and see them. I used to do pizza delivery, and I used to deliver from a nursing home. And every time I go in there, it's like they all lined up by the door waiting on somebody to visit them. And that's a shame how kids can get taken care of and parents can send them to college and be there for them, and then they just stick them in a nursing home and don't come and see them, or just write them off as not being important. And that's a shame. I know you can't probably come and see them every day, but some of these people haven't seen their kids or relatives in years. And that's just not right. And so my wife do her part and go sit with them and talk to them and read, or they want her to fix them something, because she in a building where they can do some things for themselves. So they're not in a nursing home, but they is in the assisted living. So she go read for them, and so we have to do that for each other. Even though we going through these situations, you have to still live. You don't want to shut down. You want to still be the good person that God has called you to be. You don't want to be paranoid. You want to live life, and God says that anyway. That live today as it is your last. And so no matter what's going on, we got to live every day to the fullest. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday is, well, I would say it's gone, but they can mess with the timeline. So maybe I need to restate that. Don't dwell all the time on yesterday, but remember your past. Because if you don't remember your past, they can change that and mess with that. And so yeah, and I'm here just to, like I said, I don't do these morning talks too long. I just do them about 15 minutes. Just to get stuff off my chest about the last night, because sometimes you got guests, you're not able to answer questions, or you letting them flow a little bit more than what you normally would. And so I thank you all, the 4 people that's in here. Could y'all say hello to me or something? Because I ain't seen a text to say, hey! And so it makes me feel good when I see y'all text. But yeah, it's just hot. Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And so, I'm just letting everybody know, man. Hey, how you doing? And so, you know, I tell people, man, stay encouraged, man. No matter what we going through, no matter who's doing it, no matter how they doing it, stay encouraged that we can make it. We have made it this far. We have made it through a whole lot of other problems that we done had in history. And so this is just another part of the history. And this is just another part of time. And we just have to deal with it, you know. And like I always tell people, hey, hey, hey. And like I tell people all the time, the fight is fixed anyway. Okay, I'll look that up later. And so, yeah, and so we just had to stick with one another. And like I say, it's just an encouragement because a lot of people just don't know what's going on and how it's being done. Hey, brother, can you say happy birthday for my girlfriend? She's 30. Happy birthday! Matter of fact, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know your name, but happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday. And so, yeah. Yeah. And hey, look, treat her real good. Treat her real good. Take it somewhere nice. Take it somewhere nice and just enjoy yourselves. Because, you know, birthdays is just another day that we live. And so, like I said, you know, man, I'm glad that you all up here with me. And like I said, I'm just chilling in the car, waiting on her to get through with her volunteer. And I didn't want to just sit here, even though I'm wasting gas, because I got to have the air conditioning on. Yeah, happy birthday. XD. Now, what do that stand for? You had to, because my abbreviations are not that good. So, could you tell me what that XD stand for? Oh, New Zealand. Okay. Change to New. Okay. You know, and see, certain things, like New Zealand and other things that's overseas, you know, it's hard for me to speak on some of that because I haven't focused on other countries as much. I do know China do look smaller. And I don't remember China being smaller than the United States. I remember it being bigger than the United States. And I remember China having 3 billion people, but in this timeline, it seemed like they have only 1.5. And so that's what more concerned me, because where's the 1.5 million people? Where do they go? And so that's more concerning than them changing things, because if they can make people not be here, that's really concerning. Mariah Carey now is Mariah Carey. I mean, Mariah Carey is now Mariah Carey. I thought it was Mariah with the H. Well, hey, like I said, I used to love Mariah Carey, but I wasn't looking at her name. I was looking at her body. I wasn't looking at, even though she can't dance, she man, she was looking good back then. She look pretty good now. Thank you, brother, for the reminder to stay strong. John 3:16-33. These things have I, that you might have peace in the world. You shall have tribulation, but be a good cheer and I have overcome the world. Yeah. And see, that's why I say the Bible tells you that stuff like is gonna come, but don't worry about can kill the body, but who can kill the spirit. So, you know, and so that's I always gleam onto that. You know, I know things gonna happen. You know, they've been preaching to us all these years that we're in the ending days, and always put your sword and shields on. And now we literally have to put our sword and shields on. We literally have to be watchful and praying. We literally have to not be ignorant of the devil's devices. We literally have to understand that the devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. You know, we literally got to understand these things now. You know, we some people nonchalant said it and just thought we had plenty of time. But now we literally have to step up to the plate and be who we say we are. You know, we've been under God's mercy and grace so long. You know, the Old Testament, they had to fight. They had to go to war. They had to battle. We really haven't had no battle. And so now the battle is on. We got to get our war clothes back on. We got to get back and fight back now. And so I understand what the Bible means, that, you know, it's going to be a day where we're going to not have the word. People going to seek the word and they ain't going to be able to find it. And that's why he was telling us to hide the word in our heart. Don't worry about what you're going to say. He will give it to you in the time and the hour. And so we just have to be hearers, and we gotta know what voice we listening to. You know, the voice of God. You know, he said, "My sheep know my voice." And so I had a lot of fresh Mandela effect, but I formatted my PC. Oh, well, you know what? Since you got a whole lot of Mandela effect, you know, I don't know if you have live shows or what have you, but my channel, when I do live, especially hangouts, I normally let it be open. I like to hear from real people, you know, because ain't nobody an expert really, because we don't really know what's going on. We all trying to put the pieces together. So you all welcome to come on and be a guest. I'm gonna have a show scheduled for Sunday night. If you want to be a guest, you just come on in, and I put a link into the chat room, and you just come in. Only thing I ask is respect, no cussing, and don't worry about the comments as much, because people in the comments can say things that ticks you off. But when you're a guest on my show, I want you to stay focused on the task. That way we don't get sidetracked, you know. Because you're going to always get trolls and people saying stuff that they don't supposed to be saying just to get you off your focus. Somebody said something just a minute ago. Let me see. Do you still read the Bible? I have to. And I ask God for discernment, so what's real and what's not. See, God's still talking. You just have to, thank you so much. You have to ask God for his wisdom. Now is when we really have to lean on God's understanding and his wisdom, because you don't want to be caught being a false teacher or a false preacher. You want to make sure that and like, even when because I teach in my church on Sunday. I speak on Sunday and I teach Bible study. And when it don't sound right to me and it don't seem right, I just skip over it. I don't try to rationalize it like some people. They'll read and try to make everything holy. If it just don't seem right, and God will give you that feeling that's not right. And so I just move on. You into the flat earth? You know, the flat earth thing, it really don't bother me. I know that these phenomena are connected, maybe, but I don't care what kind of earth it's on, as long as it's got gravity. I don't care if it's flat, round, circular, box. As long as it's got gravity and oxygen, I can live. So sometimes it's even with when they talk about the Bible, like what day Jesus died on. I don't care if he died on a Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The only thing that matters to me is he died and he rose again. That's what matters to me. All the particular what day it was and how it happened, as long as I know he died and rose again for my sins. So what shape the earth is, it really don't bother me. As long as I got gravity and I can stand down and I don't wake up and next thing you know I'm on my ceiling. You know, because they say a whole lot of things that just like they said Christopher Columbus discovered America. And I tell people all the time, yes, he might didn't discover America. He might wasn't the first person to discover it, but he did discover it because he went to a place that he didn't know of. And so he discovered it for himself. That's just like me going to a restaurant. A lot of people probably done seen the restaurant before I did, but I didn't discover it until I went in there. And so he might wasn't the first discovery, but he discovered something that he didn't know of. And so so they tell half the truths. You know, he wasn't the founding person that founded America, but he discovered it because he didn't know it was there. And so he was like, wow, that's just like you being in your house and it's some money in your wall. Don't mean the person that put the money in your wall didn't know it was in your wall. You just didn't know the money was there. And so when you do some renovation and you find some money, you just discovered some money in your wall. That don't mean that you was the first person that knew it was there. If that make any sense. But yeah. And so if I have any new people that's listening to my show, please subscribe. And I try to keep it real and upbeat. I don't be trying to be professional. Sometimes you can get too deep. I think to change times and laws. Yeah, I read that last night. If you look at my show last night, if you ain't a subscriber, go to my show last night. I actually took that scripture and showed it on the screen and said that the Bible gave us warning of all this to happen. That's why I always tell people, you say it ain't no God or it ain't no, this is Bible is fairy tale, but it's study being fulfilled right now. Everything that the Bible says is going to happen is happening right now. And so, and yeah, I thought that, I don't know what show I did that on, where I said that, I don't know, I think we might be on the new heaven and the new earth. Because it don't say, matter of fact, the Bible said we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. And so, so I don't know if this is what he meant. I don't know if he meant that the new heaven and earth was going to be the last, or he knew that we was going to be moved and we was going to be transformed. And it was going to be instantaneous. You know, so my whole mindset and thinking on the Bible has blossomed and I done knocked down all the barriers because, you know, it's not as static as people thought. You know, also Isaiah 65:17. Hey, you good in the Bible, it seems like. I'm into the Bible too. Design. I would love for you to be on my show, you know, to talk about some of the stuff, you know, the new heaven and the new earth. Yeah. And so the Bible tells us a whole lot of things. That's why I tell people on my show that this new dimension didn't just start. This is in the past. And you know, like they say, everything that ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just we didn't know, or we wasn't aware, because I remember in Genesis where it says that the angels of God was sleeping with the daughters of men, and it was giants in them days. And then it was men of renown. And so we don't experience that no more. But that was in a different realm. That was in a different time frame. And so even when they built the Tower of Babylon, see, we don't understand. It had to be some kind of technology for God to destroy it. And so what divides of times? I'm new to this. Divides of time is just like what it says. Divides of time, meaning God's going to divide time, meaning it's going to be parallel universes. It's going to be times overlapping. It's going to be this time that, like the physicists say, whatever can happen, did happen, whatever could happen is going to happen. And so when you divide them times, that's a different timeline. That's a different phase in what your decision making is. And so some of it is that, and some of it is how can I say it? Information put in place. And when I mean information put in place, is they know that they can go in and change matter without nobody knowing it. I don't believe in time. So, okay, well, it may not be as time that we can understand, but I do know them messing with things like JFK, having 6 people in the car, that had to do with some time to time. Because see, Revelation said that the beast in the past was going to give power to the other beasts. And that's in Revelation. And the Bible said divides of time. Times and divides of time. And so, for them to mess with JFK, and that's the actual being, and have 6 people in that car, it had to do something with time. Unless they real good in editing. And so, and some of this, I can understand people not understanding, because if you don't know, if you've never been into science fiction or watched Star Trek, and because I used to love Star Trek, it's hard to put your mind around it. But I was always a science fiction kind of guy, so it wasn't this when it happened. It wasn't really a shocking to me. It was just, I was amazed that I thought maybe when I'm dead and gone they might be able to, but I didn't know right now. It's just like the I huff and I puff and I blow your house in. It don't make sense. Yeah, and Back to the Future. And so I tell people all the time, whatever you see on TV they're trying to do, that you just think it's entertainment, that's in somebody's imagination. And so if you can see it, you can do it. And so with them seeing it and visualizing how it may come to terms, they try to seek out and make it happen. So many Easter eggs in the Back to the Future. Oh yeah, a whole lot. They got and so like I said, and they coming up with a new Back to the Future. I know y'all seen that the new one that they're about to come out with on the TVs from those truths. And see, and sometimes, have you ever heard of the saying that the Simpsons? Oh yeah, and so they it's almost like they tell you to desensitize you to the situation, and so when it do happen, it seems cool. It's just like right now, Netflix are airing so many parallel universes, TV shows and cartoons. It don't make no sense. And yesterday, I was watching a YouTuber, and he was talking about how many patents they got for mind control, and he was talking about one specific patent that said that the TV screens and monitors that you watch, they can put subliminal messages and and mess with your nervous system. And this is patents of the U.S. government. And so, and this was patented in 2003. So, by now, some government agency done tagged that, and they probably paid them off to see how can they implement it. That's why they got all these cell phone towers. And have you noticed, if you don't got a cell phone, they'll give you one for free. So if you got government assistance, they'll give you a cell phone free. Why are they pushing for everybody to have a cell phone? And chemtrails and all that. And so, right, why everyone has to have that, GMO. Yeah, you're right. And so, hey, man, this man with the GMOs and the TV man, hey, y'all are very welcome to come on my show anytime y'all want, man. I don't do a really invitation. If you come, and I tag you in, and we can talk. Cause let's see, pray over food and water. Oh yeah, I did a video on that where it was some aircraft men and some aviations and some doctors talking about the chemtrails and how it don't supposed to be metal in our water. It was zero metal in our water in 1997 and 2000 and 2003. And all of a sudden now we got thousands of metals in our water. And so a whole lot of chemtrails. That's how I got onto the Mandela effect, by chemtrails. That led me to the Mandela effect. And so, yeah, they doing chemtrails all the time, weather manipulations and all that. And I think they're about to either cause a disaster or they know a disaster is coming. And because all of the military movements and the military vehicles that's being shipped all around the United States, they building detention centers and FEMA camps out of Walmarts. Yeah. And you know what? Another thing, I tell people all the time, yeah, FEMA camps are popping up everywhere. They last, I think that was right before January, they ordered a rush order of water to be stocked in these FEMA camps. Why are they rushing orders for the FEMA camps for water? They really preparing really, really, really fast. They having these drones, these attack drones flying in the United States. I thought that was actually illegal for an army to occupy the United States like that. But they moving these military. You can see them on the road now. You can see them riding down on the expressway now. So they doing some movements for a reason. They're not doing all this practice for nothing. You don't practice if you ain't expecting something to happen. Yeah, I mean, and I don't fear. And like I tell people all the time, these videos is not about fear. It's about information, making people aware, making you be prepared. Like, I'd rather be prepared if somebody's going to push me so I can embrace myself than let somebody push me and I fall down and bust my head. Chemtrail use micro metals when in here can control the blood and the blood can move in the yeah before the Lord will see the beast. Booyah! Hey! I ain't seen you in a minute, lady. I've been looking for that cat photo for a minute. How you been? Different brain activity cause specific behavior. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, and that's what I think is happening with my kids. So I probably had to stop them from watching TV because they're getting aggressive. See, I don't watch TV, but I know they're kids and I let them watch Netflix. But I see all these subliminal messages about time and all of that, and I believe they're trying to make not just my kids but kids in general angry and back talk or just more aggressive than normal. And so I'm gonna have to probably prohibit some of the TV watching. Yeah. And so I normally don't be on this long, but I see all y'all enjoying it. I'm gonna stay on. What's up, T? What's up? How you doing today? Hey. TV is poison. Yeah, I know. And but it's hard to, especially when you done got used to it. It's hard to tell kids, no, you can't watch TV. Go read a book. They like, huh? Read a book? They don't even know what a book is. They think the book is an iPad. I noticed they try and take books out of school. Son do everything online. They want everybody online for a reason. I think I seen this movie where, I forget the actor that was in it, when they sent out a signal and everybody that was on their cell phone tuned in and shut down and just acted like they was zombies, and they was all connected, and at night they sleep and it sounded like radio frequencies. I forget the name of the doggone movie. It was pretty good. But I look at movies for information almost. I say, yeah, they trying to give me information and act like it's all fun and game. Knowing it ain't fun and game. Books and lies to books are lies. Oh yeah. I ain't never say books are the be all you can be, because sure, they taught us a whole lot of stuff that wasn't true in the books. And so tell people all the time, man, now what I do know, a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people look at me like I'm crazy when I say this, but I went to college, and this is what they told me. Only 10% of you that go to college going to get a job of what y'all going to college for. So I looked at them, I say, so the rest of us 90% is just give you money for nothing. Don't you mean they live? Oh. Okay. See, I'm only reading what y'all say. And if y'all make a mistake, I'm just trying to stay connected here. But it's a movie. What you mean it's a movie? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you talking about the movie I was talking about? I think because at the end, he was trying to get his family, and They Live. Okay, yeah. That's the name of it. I want, because somebody was asking me what the name of it was too. I remember seeing it, but I didn't know what the name was. And yeah, and so I'm glad you all came. I hope everybody that's chiming in to subscribe to me, and I really want some of these people that's talking to be my guests. I'm see if I can go back. I can't get everybody all at once, but I can make it in phases. I know I want AD. I want the killer patrol, whatever that is. Sorry if I butchered your name. Sorry. And I want Marvel TV. So if y'all want to be my guest, I'm on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday at 9 o'clock. And I would love if y'all come and just talk to me, man. Talk to me about what's on your mind. I got an open show. I don't try to track down all the top notch. Everybody got something to say. I'm a nobody. I just have great insight, and I'm still a nobody. And so everybody has something that they can contribute to this phenomenon, and that I may, or somebody else may not have thought about. Pursuit of happiness changed to pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness. Okay, thank you. So that's what I'm saying. I need you on my show to relay some of this to some of my subscribers and people that's around. You know, I hope you got a channel. Yeah. And so, come on to my show, man. Hey, and look, matter of fact, if y'all want, I can have a show. Let's see. What's the day? Today is Friday. If y'all want, I can have a show tonight. I just have to put it in because I ain't usually doing it on Friday. Y'all available tonight? I can have a show tonight, night at 9 o'clock. If I get some yeses, if I get some yeses, I'll do a show tonight. Hey. For sure. Okay. That's one. I got 9. So if I get at least 6 yeses, I'm doing the show tonight. Hey, what's that? That's yes? And you know the guests that I asked for, especially, you know, Killer Troll. I want you. Who else? Well, I got 2. Let me see. I need at least 4 more. 4 more. Yeah, yes. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we on. I got some yeses. Yes. Okay, yeah, well, I will be doing the show tonight then at 9 o'clock. And so, I'm gonna put a time up. I'm gonna put a time up and say the show at 9 o'clock. And let everybody know, man. And I want some of them guests, the people that get all that good stuff. Cause like I tell you, I don't got everything. I don't know everything. I don't know all the changes. I ain't trying to look for all the changes because that's a 24-hour job. No, sorry. What you mean, no, sorry? What you talking about, no, sorry? You got to go on a date. You got to go on a date tonight. Oh, my phone fell out of my hand and I guess it stopped. No, I don't know. My phone flipped over and I had to restart the app. Okay, yeah, I tell you tonight. Hey man, I want you to be a guest. I want you to be a guest, man. The ones that I want to see the show. Come on, be the guest on the show. You gonna be the show. We all in this together. You know, cause you got a whole lot of stuff you know, and you done seen, so you can express some stuff I ain't seen. It ain't just my show. We chilling and tell me some new Mandela effects about you. Oh well, I found a whole lot. I found well, I don't know if they knew because they old to me now. I found the T's missing. I found the size of the T's missing on Walmart, and then I found all the other products like the AutoZone and the car rental places, and then I found Kit Kat had changed twice. They moved the T and then it turned to a J. I found Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons. It changed. The S dropped off of Tiny Toons. I found a whole lot. I'm trying to find, and I don't like to be to say the first to find it. It's just when I see it, I just mark it. Direct TV losing this T. Oh Jesus, there's so much stuff. Trying to just say the ones that I came across, and I don't know if I was I'm pretty sure I was the first one in Walmart because didn't nobody know about the T's or the T's and the letters are changing until I found that. And so that's where that came from. Trying to see. And that's like the recent changes, all the T's dropping, you know, the fonts changing. Like I say, this to be dominant like that, you know, I would have wrote like that. And just like the A's, they all look like upside down G's. And so, you know, I was one of the founders of that kind of change. And so that's a brief bio. It's probably a whole lot more, but I uncovered so many things. I first talked about the Washington D.C. being moved. I think that's still actually on my video. And everybody, people don't remember it, but the only reason I remember it because I used to work at UPS, and I remember in high school I was asking them, how can Washington D.C. be the capital of the United States when it's not even in the United States? And she said, because it's a capital and it don't have to be. He said, it's almost like an island. And now you look at the map, it's sandwiched in between two states. It's not where it used to be located. And so I remember that vividly because I wanted to be a voicer. I didn't want to load no boxes. So you got to know all the states. And, you know, they say Washington, D.C. is not a state. It's a district of Columbia. But I was always wondering, why is it the capital then if it's not in the United States? And I remember asking a couple of my teachers that for sure. And so that's why that's a vivid memory, because it was so dramatic, you know. But yeah, we'll have a show tonight, and I hope I have some guests. And I might as well go ahead and stay this hour, man. Yeah, so many, man. I noticed that my compass is off too. It's off like 33 degrees. And I got a real compass. I'm gonna show you my real compass. And I'm gonna show it to y'all. Y'all about to really freak out. Hold on, let me sit up in the car because I'm chilling. So alright. Now, I'm going to flip my camera over and I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. Now, my eyes is watering. Okay. Now, check this out. You see, my car says I'm facing west. And I am. I'm facing west. Now, you see this? This is a compass, a regular compass. And I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it, but check this out. Still says west. You see this? Look. Says west. But look at my compass. You see this compass? This compass is off. I don't care if I am turned. I got it parallel with this clock. Same. And you see, it's off. It's off. That's west. And it's off. It's off. Can y'all see that? It's off like 33 degrees. It's off like 33. This is not digital. This is a regular compass. And so, did y'all see that? And so, I know something is wrong with either the magnetosphere or the geolocation, because this here is programmed. This is a digital. That's programmed. That's not programmed. That's water, and it's a real compass. And that says we off 33 degrees. And so I know something is going on. You see that? And so I should have put that in a separate video, but dang, I hate when my eye do that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm right here, and I got this compass. I'm gonna do it one more time. I got the compass parallel to this. Hold on, let me open it up. That says west. I'm parallel to that. They both right here together. But when I look at it, when I look at this compass, that's 33 degrees off. Parallel, they're 33 degrees off. I'm not turning, I'm parallel. And that's 33 degrees off. And so, yeah. That's weird. But, yeah, I know. So something is off. I don't know if it's the magnetosphere or so whatever, but it's throwing my compass, not the digital version, but my regular compass off. And so, there y'all go. That's something for you today. Anybody got any questions? Hey, is any one of you all going to be a guest for me tonight? Because I don't want to be sitting up there and ain't got no guests. Because I asked about 3 people. And let me know if y'all going to be there, man. Y'all going to be there? I'm going to still be there, but... Okay, okay. You don't believe in what? What you don't believe in, man? Tell me what you don't believe in. Let me know what you don't believe in. What you don't believe in, so I can give a little commentary on this. Just for a minute. You don't believe in the Mandela effect? Just let me know. I want to know what you don't believe in. So, because you said I don't believe in, and that's a broad thing. I might not believe in cats talking, so I don't know what you don't believe in. What you don't believe in the Mandela effect, and you don't believe in changes, or you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in God, or what? So what's not you don't believe in? Because we all have doubts, and I think that's what's, like my cousin said the same thing. She don't want to even hear it because she want to be surprised if something happened. If something about to hit the planet, don't tell her. Just let her leave. Or if somebody about to break in her house, don't tell her. I mean, huh? So you want somebody to break in your house? She's just one of them. She's just one of them people that rather be surprised. And some people are like that, I don't expect everybody to accept the changes. Because if I wasn't good, if I didn't like science and Star Trek, I'd probably say the same thing. But see, I like them shows, and I always wanted a car that drives itself like the Kit car. You ever seen Knight Rider? Now we got Knight Rider because we got Tesla. It might not be able to talk to you yet, but eventually it is. That's why they got artificial intelligence. And so everything that we seen on TV in the 60s and the 80s and 90s is coming to us right now. Any questions in the comments? We got about 10 minutes. I don't never let it go past 10, an hour, because I can't stay on no show for 20 hours. I just can't do that. That's too long. But, yeah, buddy, it's hot in Illinois. So how everybody feeling today? That's why I seen so many people that ain't asked them how they doing. I'm so rude. How y'all feeling today? Well, you know, God said if we fast and pray, some things don't stop without fast. Some things don't leave without fasting and pray. And I believe if a whole lot of people fast and pray, a whole lot of people, and that means you got to put down your differences, got to put down your religion, got to put down your denomination, and we just all fast and pray on this, God is going to answer. But I think we passed that point. So many people are so, what they call that, selfish. I want my ministry to flourish. I'm better than you. You better than me. I can do it better. And so I think we at a time where everybody's selfish. They want to see if they can outshine somebody else, even on YouTube, you know. And that's why I tell people, man, I'm not in this for a competition. I don't monetize nothing. I ain't getting paid for nothing. I ain't getting no endorsements. I ain't getting no donations. I'm doing this out of love and for information. That's all I'm doing it for, you know. And so, anybody else have any questions? Well, it's, you know, church, and I tell people this: church is a business in certain circumstances. I got me tied to her because you have to pay light bill, gas bill, taxes. Well, you ain't got to pay taxes, but if you own something that's got like apartments, you got to pay taxes. But you got to pay water bill, light bill, all of that, and you have to, and you have to. Well, you're supposed to reach the souls. You're supposed to care for the widows, the sick and shed in, and so things don't happen just with over air. You have to have finances. Now, you have to be good stewards over the finances. You can't make it a personal agenda just to get paid for yourself or just to you prosper. If you ain't giving majority of your money to the homeless, the sick, the shed in, getting the information out about God, you know, that's selfish. Now, pastors that's full-time pastors, you know, even the government said that they deserve room and board. And I tell people, if I ever become a pastor, the only thing you gotta do is give me some gas money to put in my car and make sure I get some food. Everything else I got for myself. And I don't think gas in my car and food is too much to ask, you know, if I'm doing a 24-hour job, you know. But as far as making you rich, you riding in the Lamborghini and they taking the bus, I don't like that. You riding in a BMW and they doing carpools, I don't believe in that. You know, unless you before you got to church bought that, then that's on you. But you to take the church money to finance yourself, that's not about God. That's got to be about you. And a lot of people going around professing God. That's why people don't want to go to church. They think the church is the most highway robbery in the world, and they mess it up for real churches to help people because nobody want to give no money to the real churches because they say everybody's the same. See, and so we done messed it up for ourselves. Right, yeah, we are the church. You're right, we are the church. That's why God said go to the highways and byways and compel men to come. Not build churches and go get them. He said you got to go to the highways and byways. And God sent his disciples out by two, preaching the gospel. And so that's the problem. We done got caught up in these TV pastors, and nothing against them because they are touching people's lives, but are they touching their lives for God or are they touching people's lives for fame? And what I mean by that is the people coming to see them or they come to see God. When they come to see you, you done diverted God because now they looking at you as an idol. They not looking at God, they looking at you. And so when that happens, you know, I never understood why pastors sell God's word. His word should be free. You know, you don't have to. Why somebody got to pay your television? If you're a good ministry, you can get on YouTube right now for free if you got 1,000 subscribers, and it don't cost nothing. Yeah, of course. Of course. They think, I mean, I heard somebody told somebody that was in jail, say, if you can't get a job, if you know you can't get a job out of jail, become a pastor. That's a lifetime career. You can get paid off of that. So you got these criminals coming out of jail, know the word better than the pastors do, and they young, and they get in these churches, and because they can bring a word real good and holler and get people excited and play on their emotions, that people are following by droves. But see, this is how you can know if a church is doing their job. If they got a church and you never seen them go out into the community more than just once every 6 months, then you know they're about themselves. If you got a church that's going out at least once a month or twice a month, they pretty sure probably be all right. And if they feeding the homeless at least once or twice a month, they pretty sure got the right spirit. But if you ain't never seen them feed nobody free, and the only time they feed people free is when they ask you for donations to bring the stuff in, and they giving it away, but they ain't giving nothing out their pocket. They giving it out your donation. And so, yeah, it's a whole lot of ways to find out if your church any good or not. Because you don't want to be in a place where they're pimping God's people. They pimping God's people, and people know how to pimp God's people. Because especially what's going on now, they'll play on your emotions and get you to sign over your house to them. I tell people, first thing, even if I ever got a church, your first objective is your household. If you can't take care of your household, you can't take care of God's household. So pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your light bill, pay your phone bill, pay all your stuff. And then if you have extra to help God and his people, okay. But don't be trying to pay my bill before you pay your bill, and you get kicked out, and the church don't even want to give you a place to stay. And they say, well, that's on you. You should have handled your finances better. No, I shouldn't have been giving you my rent money or my mortgage money. Should have been paying my mortgage and my rent. And they go, well, you have faith. Have faith. God said faith without work is dead. So you got to do something. You can't be willy-nilly with God's finances. You gotta be good stewards over his money. That's right. You gotta be good stewards. Hey, look at my beautiful wife. She over there. Say hi. Hey, look at she playing shy now. Don't be playing shy. Hey, say hi.
Hi.
Oh, she won't play. Hey, say hi, Mrs. E.
Hello. Hi.
And so I'm trying to get her to come on the show with me, but she say, no, they don't want to hear me. I said, they want to know how you thought I was crazy too. She thought I was crazy, y'all. See, this is real. She thought I was crazy. She said, boy, you gonna end up in a insane asylum. Because she didn't believe nothing. She like, God ain't showing me. He said,
Hi, everybody.
And so, yeah. Yeah, so I know how I feel when your family call you cuckoo. But I'm gonna let the day go, and y'all catch me tonight at 9 o'clock, and I see y'all then. Peace.
Why you stop? Keep going. Keep going.
Keep
going.
Oh yeah, she came around. She done finally looked into it and finally realized something going on. But she was like most people, she ain't want to hear that. Ain't nobody can mess with the Bible. And God said his word won't return void, and his word never changes. She was spitting that too to me. And so then when she started seeing it, stuff like 2 men in one bed and college and apron and piss, she was like, what? What the world?
What got me was
and so
Forrest Gump and Snow White.
She said what got her was Forrest Gump and Snow White. It wasn't the Bible that got her. See, that's how people is. And people wonder why I always talk about the world. And God, people don't care about the world, the Bible. She said what got her.
No, it was the Bible too, but really
Well, Forrest Gump and Snow White, not 2 people in one bed or
yes, it was. That's what really opened my eyes was that.
It wasn't
Don't embarrass me.
God made Adam and Eve made themselves aprons. It wasn't couch or piss on the wall. It was Forrest Gump. Life like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. Life was like about this. Life is like about not what I life was like a box of chocolate. No, life is like a box of chocolate. If life was like a box of chocolate, that means I'm dead. Huh? but yeah, I catch y'all tonight. I done went over a little too far. Cause she over there. I gotta go home now. Peace.